Be sure to check out my latest 3 videos. One is Off the Grid, the other is Mr. Clean, and also we have Half Baked, where I actually link up with Comic Book Window and kind of do a little interview. You girls and guys be safe out there. Peace. Oh, in the South, we got a store called Kroger. It's like a step up from Walmart. All right, so let's go inside. Of course, you always got the baskets. A little bit of outside the Kroger, the plants. You know, they put the stuff here. I'm glad they put this here because I plan on stealing something.
No, sit down.
Look inside Kroger's. Checkout lane. Pretty cool.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Stop it. Stop it, Michael.
Hey, man. What's with Michael? Michael, where are you?
Isn't that Luke Cage? Yep.
And you open. It's in. Juice. That's mom. Juice. Juice. What can you do? What can you? Okay, what can you? Eat two. Eat two. Eat two. Three.
Catwoman shirt.
Are we doing
It's
this?
decent.
Oh, you big. No.
Awesome.
Awesome is TV. 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 It's a TV.
Late night riding. We get off at 12:30 at night. So it's a lot of late night riding for me. You know how we do. All right, let's get into it. Daytime riding.
It's water.
It's water.
It's water. Where's my straw? Where's my straw? Where's my straw?
It's Georgia for you. Here we go.
Where's my straw?
Of course, I have to stop and refill.
Real.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's real sugar. No, zombie.
Looks good. All right, let's eat.
Alright.
Good morning, comic book peeps. It's a rainy day outside, so you might hear the kids talking in the background. But welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. And today we're just going to be going over a small haul that I have. But before we do, I just want to show you the gifts from my last video, Half Baked. I just want to show you some of the pickups from my video Half Baked. This all came from Comic Book Window. Very cool covers. You know, you have the Wolverine versus Sabretooth. You have the First Mutant Massacre with John Romita Jr. front cover. You have the Joker and the Harley Quinn villains cover, Lenticulars. Really, really in love with that Harley Quinn and that Joker cover. Those two are two of my favorite villains. Well, Harley Quinn is not a villain anymore, but I definitely love Harley. And then you have Old Man Logan, the #1, when they finally bought him over after Secret Wars. And finally, you have a beautiful art germ, Phoenix Resurrection. Very beautiful. All right, so you know how we do on this channel. Let's get into some comics. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by my fake Darth Maul from China. All right, so let's get into some of these pickups. You ready? All right, let's go. So I already told you I'm on the look for books that have Cable's past in it. And this is one. This is Cable number 35 from 1996, September. And it has Cable and Apocalypse on the front cover. Very cool. Yeah, so it has Cable and Apocalypse on the front. And very cool cover. So this is Cable number 35. Nice filler run. And we also have a beautiful Cable number 64. It says, "Who is Nathan Summers" on the front cover. Both of these are direct editions. And like I said, I'm in the hunt for the complete Cable history. And I think I'm going to have to start buying, well, I know I'm going to have to start buying Cable and Deadpool if I really want the full story. But those Cable and Deadpool volume 1s, they're like through the roof. So I'm going to have to find a shop that might have them in like the dollar bins or for $2. Okay? All right. I almost forgot to throw in this Cable number 6, Father and Sons. Very cool, very early in this run. I'm shooting for Cable 1 through 20, and that would be very awesome. But not only did I pick up these to go into Cable's past, but I also picked up this X Factor number 39. I didn't realize that I had it already, but it's a part of the Inferno story. So it's a very cool cover. Definitely love this. Trying to get that glare off a storm to no avail. But very, very cool story, man. And like I said, it's part of Cable's past. It has Mr. Sinister right there up at the top. So very cool. I also picked up this X Factor number 43. It's an old school Crusty Dusty. And as you can see, it says when the Celestials call. So definitely love the Celestials. Very cool. And yeah, that cover is awesome. That cover is very awesome. So there you have it. X Factor number what? 43. From 1989. We also have an X Factor 65 and 66. And this is when you really get into the story of baby Cable. There he is right there in Scott Summers' arm. This is when Apocalypse kidnapped him. And it leads into 65 and 66 ends up leading into this one. Number 67, where the X-Men, X Factor, and the Inhumans fought Apocalypse on the lunar side of the moon. So that's a very cool cover. Definitely like a very, very cool art if you're an X-Men fan. And very cool. Excuse the screaming. But not only did I get, excuse the screaming there off the chain. Not only did I get 67, but we also got the last one, which is 68, which is Bitter Sacrifices. If you allow my sexy fingers to interrupt your video, you can see Apocalypse right there. This is when Scott Summers had to make the decision to send Cable into the future. And that's what they did. And he was raised by Rachel Gray in the future. So very cool, very cool. And here's another complete look at the X Factor. It's very hard to film because, I got my boys, but excuse them. And here's another complete look at the X Factor run. You okay? Yeah. Very cool. All right, so let's get into some more comics. So I got this Iron Man #1 from 1996. Very cool cover. This will be my second copy, but my first copy I bought from a guy from Louisiana, and it actually had water damage on it. So I'm glad to have this back in my collection. This is from 1996. Very cool cover, and yeah, really nice. And what would this channel be if I didn't bring you any Harley Quinns or any X-Men? So this is, I know I'm late, but this is Harley Quinn #34. It says good riddance. Frank Cho cover, kicking 2017 in the butt. Very cool. I had to clean out my box, or at least clean my box up a little bit. So this is Harley Quinn #34. And then we have the beautiful copy of Harley Quinn #35. Introducing Batwoman. Wait, hold on, that's not right. So I know you guys already seen these probably before, but like I said, I was just cleaning out my box. And you're always going to see Harley Quinn on this channel because she is one of my favorites. I love her like she loves Mr. J. And so to plug in the holes and plug in the gaps, I picked up this Wonder Woman #5 from 1987 to plug in the holes and plug in the gaps of my beautiful, beautiful Wonder Woman George Perez run. I got like at least 17 through 40, all for 50 cents. And I picked this one up. I'm almost sure this one was 50 cents. So very cool cover. Definitely love the George Perez cover, especially his Wonder Woman run. And yeah, man, what more can I say, man? This is very, very cool. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and give you some heavy hitters and some main events early because I picked up a pretty good, beautiful run of some beautiful, beautiful books. So this is going to be a lot of main events. You ready? All right, let's go. So I'm going to give you 8 main events, and most of them are going to be Addy covers, Addy Gradoff, because we're huge Addy Gradoff fans, and man, Addy can really do no wrong when it comes to drawing. So this is Iron Man #14 from Civil War, Addy cover. That's your first main event. X-Men Legacy 237. This is the Second Coming, Chapter 12, Addy cover. You have Elixir, you have Wolverine, you have X-23, you have Angel, and let me grab it. Allow my sexy fingers to interrupt the video. So that's Cable and Hope. Yep, Cable and Hope. Very cool cover. Addy, man. So that's your second main event. Your third main event. Oh my God, this is such a beautiful, beautiful cover. This is Uncanny X-Men 525, Chapter 10. This is when Bastion sent all his kind of mini Bastions back in the past to fight the X-Men on Utopia. And he also put this impenetrable bubble around Utopia so the X-Men couldn't get out. Nobody can get out or get in. So you have a cool Addy cover with Namor, Psylocke, Cyclops, Emma Frost, Armor, and you also have Iceman. So very cool cover. All right, that's your third main event. Your third main event is a beautiful X-Men Legacy 232. I'm sorry. Woo, filming is hard with my boys. But this is X-Men Legacy 232. Beautiful Rogue and Magneto cover. You know, Addy is the artist, Addy Gradoff. And the thing about Magneto and Rogue is that Magneto can actually put a small, small force field around Rogue where it negates her powers or it doesn't allow her powers to work on him. So he was one of the first men that she could touch without killing. And that goes all the way back to like 1990 when they were in the Savage Land together. So very cool, very cool. Definitely love this cover. Your fifth main event is this beautiful Nova cover, Nova number 7. I'm going to go back and collect all these Novas when I get a chance. I could have actually bought them off the rack way back in the day, like in 2000, let's say 7 or 6. I could have bought them fresh off the rack. It's just that I was collecting a lot at the time, and I did collect the Annihilation Quest, but I didn't get the first appearance of the modern day Guardians of the Galaxy. But that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I'll find it somewhere for super cheap. But this is a beautiful Adi Gradoff Nova number 7. Not only did I get number 7, but I also got a beautiful copy of number 8. So very cool, man. Very, very cool. Definitely love these covers. You're welcome. So here's another cool look back at all your Adi Gradoff covers. Like I said, this guy is up there with Adam Hughes to me. And Adam Hughes is one of my favorite artists. Adam Hughes, Art Germ, Greg Land. When you talk about more realistic artwork. So, and out of all the Adi covers that I bought in this run, I will say that this Uncanny X-Men is my favorite. I actually have this hardcover with all these covers in it, but it's good to have them in single issues too because they're very cool. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 main events. So let's keep going. So we're at the point of the video where you ask me, hey, Fred Hall Direct Edition, what are you reading right now? And I'm still trying to get into this Batman Superman New 52 run with Jay Lee front cover. And I am going to get to it, but right now I'm just so busy. But this is what I plan on reading right now. Very cool cover. So here's a cool look at the front of the book. I told you it was hard filming with the boys in the background. Please excuse the screaming. So here's a cool look at the front of the book. Fred, come on, man. And here's a cool look at the back of the book. I know I just showed this on my last video, half-baked, but hey, this is what I'm actually reading. So, all right. All right, let's get into your last 2 main events because I gave you 6 of them and I promised you 8. So you ready? All right, let's go. So you know I love this book. This is my Justice League Suicide Squad. This is the sketch cover. And it's a very beautiful cover. Definitely love this. So I definitely love this cover, and you would be surprised when I actually found. Yeah, that's how I screamed when I actually picked this up. This is the actually fried pie variant that was going for about $10, and I ended up getting it for just $1. So it went from $10 down to $1. You're welcome. So I'm finally glad to have this in my collection, and that's your 7th main event. Excuse the boys, they are so loud. That's your 7th main event. Beautiful fried pie variant for just $1. Love it. And your last main event is one of my favorite, oh my God, pickups of all time. This is Wonder Woman number 46. This is a Looney Tune variant, and that's her and Elmer Fudd. Beautiful Terry Dodson cover. And yeah, man, when I run across some of the Looney Tune variants that I really, really want, I'm going to pick them up because... But I definitely love these Looney Tune variants, man. They are so cool. Very beautiful Terry Dodson cover. And there you have it. Your last main event, your 8th main event. And so, once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you girls and guys later. Remember, words of wisdom. Focus on the ones that show you love, and on the ones that don't show you love, we're going to keep on moving and forget about them. Be safe out there. Peace.